Alright guys, so yeah, just to recap, this is Silent Gamer's CTF Open, and this is the Grand Finals. And we have Bang coming from the lower bracket, so they must win 2 best-of-3s in order to walk away the victor. The Phonemen, they're just defending their title.
Amen to you, Gunner, for being very, very honest with it. It says, just a couple minutes, guys, map picks and various talking. Couldn't be more accurate.
So yeah, actually this should be pretty good times. Now, let's recap what we saw just about a week ago when we saw these two teams match up before, and well, I think that the Phonemen, what we walked away with was the Phonemen seemed to be extremely strong with teamwork. Bang, outstanding players all around, all 5 of them, apparently. But you know, really outstanding players individually, but their cohesion as a team not quite as refined as the Phonemen. So let's go ahead and run through this roster. Looks like we've got Bentley now sporting the Bang, and Vin Diesel, aka SDA, aka Sean DeHagi, Jones, Rafa, and Brick. That's the Bang roster. And for the Phonemen, we've got the usual KGB, Nasus, Fleischer, and Swooped. Mr. Pyro is back from the dead.
And the missing link there. Nice. And just, okay, good. He's in here? Yes.
He says he's in love, fellas. Oh, that's sweet. STA fires back. What's his name? Yeah. So yeah, that is wonderful. Well, we'll give a shout out to Love.
I was talking to KGB earlier. He said, we're talking about the match. He said it was going to be a little closer this time around because Bang has bricks. This time around. I'm not sure who was playing. I didn't actually catch the last match that they played against each other. But yeah, they've got bricks now, so that probably will make a difference. I'm not sure who he's going to be replacing. All right, my question then is, it looks like DFM decided to go with Fleischer. Would you say DFM is better with Fleischer or with Joan? Because I mean, last season we saw them both playing together, but I would say DFM's starting roster, if Jones was still on the team, would probably be Swooped, Nasus, KGB, and Jones, because Jones plays some mean defense. But I don't know. I haven't really got a chance to see Fleischer play too much CTF. I know him mainly as a dueler.
He does pretty well.
Magical things.
During his defense during the final was, I would say, a little bit lacking, actually. And during that night when we saw, you know, Fleischer on DFM with Jones over on Bang, it was actually Fleischer who, not only, you know, score-wise, which, you know, comes down to the teamwork, but also due to some of the decisions that they were making. I want to say that Fleischer had a bit of an edge on Jones that night.
I just know Jones is a CTF player and don't know Fleischer as a CTF player, so it's kind of hard for me to... Yeah,
I don't blame you for that at all, but here on CTF 10, Courtyard Conundrum, last time it was, what, 7-zip?
Yeah.
Yikes.
So a lot of pressure is going to be on Brick here. Lots of pressure.
Yeah, actually, let's recap that. Courtyard Conundrum, I think it was 7-0. Although, to be honest, they played it... Oh, Ice Lore! Ding, 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 ding.
Right.
It was Ice Lore.
Yeah, you're right.
There we go, because Ice Lore kept disconnecting for Bang.
Right, so they said cut that shit or we'll cut you. Yeah.
So yeah. Sorry Ice, dude, my bad. He's probably like, I'm gonna punch Grease when I see him at QuakeCon, man.
Punched him right in the ovaries.
Hey, you leave my girls alone. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, but to recap, they did finish off Courtyard Conundrum 1 man down for like the last 2 minutes, but whatever. But then Troubled Waters, Rafa got the only cap, and it was a really nice timing maneuver where he just basically chose a great time to leave and do this flag run. So Really good stuff. But then when Siberia hit, it was a very cold and unwelcoming experience for Bang, as I think DFM, it was like 6-2 or something by the end of Siberia.
Yeah, not as bad as 07.
Going live.
Alright, so here we go. Silent Gamers time. Grand final of the Capture the Flag Silent Gamers tourney. Bang versus DFM. DFM being the favorite here, but Bang, let's hope they will. It's hard not to pun here. They better do a bang-up job. Watching KGB. Yeah, well, Bang won it. Anywho, initial flag grab by Vin. That's Sean DeHagi, but KGB is going to be bringing it right on back. Very, very high aggression there. Very nice opening out with that kind of offense. Hopefully that'll be enough for them to kind of throw him off. But Rafa, again, I hope he's not going to plus forward all night, really. Yeah,
that was a bit interesting to see from the last game, and I agree with you. I hope that adding a little bit of a little bit more, honestly, for the guy that's like the king of tactics when it comes to dueling, you would expect certain things. That being said, we are seeing the power-ups coming up right now. And I'm going to hop around after this fight. Swoop's coming out with the plasma. Most of it's hitting, and he will indeed get that kill. Rafa with his own regen. And tearing away Fleischer. Down he goes handedly. Rafa showing off those dueling skills. But he's about to encroach on the base. Does he have any help? Actually, Fleischer comes back with a vengeance. And we're going to see a double team between KGB and Fleischer pulling down Rafa, and the blue base is safe again. Jahar, we are underway, and it's looking good.
And with that amount of fighting going on...
Sorry about that. You could see his dueling skill there, but just like you say, the plus forward, he probably dealt more damage than he got dealt himself. But if he maybe played a bit more CTF, he might have been a little bit more careful there and did a timing push with his teammates instead of plussing forward and dying.
Yeah, in that situation right there, it really looked like Rafa was a little caught off guard that there were more than one thing to shoot at.
Yeah, he's not used to seeing that.
That could be a problem.
Jokes aside, though, I want to focus a little bit on Swooped. We, of course, didn't have a chance to see him last time around because apparently he's in love. So congrats to the guy, but let's see what his contribution is going to be for the night. He's going to face off against Rafa and using the wall as a pretty good cover, dodging a lot of the plasma. The final couple of blue balls smack him in the mouth, but he turns around with a pair of rails in order to pull down Rafa. And following up with the rail, looking for the drop, and it doesn't happen. Looks like he did get away to the red armor, trying to land a rocket, but a rail switch up will get him actually a pair of rails, gives him an impressive, and a yellow armor, and a frag on the board. We're seeing the next power-ups coming up in 3 seconds.
And actually, these power-ups are going to change a lot, but in general, I really want to say that Bang has been much, much more aggressive in the opening part of this match than the final was. Rafa's going to be able to take regen. He's not going to be picking up Mega, which is good at this point. And heading right away, Fleischer passing by him. It's going to be Rafa who ends up getting knocked off, but he's cool with that. Free yellow armor, but he's going to be attacking this from a different position than maybe he was hoping. But oh, the base is mostly empty. There's KGB up on top. He is doing the LG. Fleischer's going to be able to, and look at this, Fleischer's got men behind him like, well, like a Spartan army, but Fleischer's going to be heading out of here. Jones getting a lot of backup here between the balls, but we're going to be seeing flag on flag in mid, but Fleischer's going to be able to make it safe, and it's going to be all up to Rafa. Here's the thing, though. Is Rafa going to have any help? He's at 128 armor right now.
Rafa's in pretty good shape. He's got help. There are two guys coming in the base, though.
All sorts of guys behind him. There we go.
Yeah, Gnosis is down. Now, there's still one more guy in the base, though. Rafa needs to be careful about that because he is armorless at the moment. Let's see what the info is like. Fleischer is backed off to his own red armor. Jones is there with rocket and rail combo. Jones is getting pushed off by Swooped. Rafa defending himself, just full health, no armor, and his red armor is not safe. And now, Gnosis coming in. Rafa trying to dodge it, but he's in a really bad position because one rail can put him in a lot of trouble, but Rafa comes out with a big railgun shot. Swoop now getting the flag grab. They do a little bit of a handoff,